Hi guys, welcome back to the Matrix of Life channel, and this video will be a little bit about Matrix, a little bit about karma, because in the Matrix we have one karmic energy, and that's energy 8, and the resulting energy, that's energy 16. Yeah. So I'm gonna share my experience, how I am living, how I'm going through Matrix transits 1688, and I have this Matrix transits till September this year, like the task to survive still, yeah. Even though I survived the biggest part of it, but the task to survive, and I gonna share experience of living through this, because some of you may have energy 16 in the matrices. This is not easiest energy to deal with. Better not to have this energy in your matrix. Better not to. I have this one in my matrix, but I have this on ancestral diagonals, and I know why it's there, because from that diagonal in my lineage there were people who was deeply into black, dark, scary magic, and I know a lot of things about black magic as well myself. So always temptation is there. Temptation is always there. It's like when you know craft, you know A, B, C, D, repeat. Temptation is always there. So energy 16, that's not easiest. Matrix energy could be related even to the bigger degree, because energy 16 people can really practice well black magic, really well. If energy 15, they're more practicing scenes and scenery lifestyle, like wine, outings, girls, boys, you know this. Energy 16, it's like they use an energy 15 as a puppet. Quite often happen. Yeah, this is like twin brothers, as I mentioned before, and one is dominant, like one twin ruling other twin, and other twin feeling suppressed. So energy 16 is sort of ruling, and these people can develop unhealthy interest towards black magic. They can practice it, they can get involved in it in all ways possible, especially if you have it in your soul contract. So if you have it in the center of your matrix, then temptation will be there. And for me especially, because I know craft. But and when you know the easy way, yeah, you know easy way, you know cheat codes, yeah, you know this, and of course you have this temptation to use it for your benefit, to use it as a cheat code. You have this temptation always there. It's like some people fighting some like cigarettes addiction, yeah, and here is always this easy way of achieving goals, of achieving wealth. I know how, and I know it's working, but you know, price to pay always there. If not in this incarnation, we have many more ahead, right? So not that I'm sick and tired of Earth. I like the planet, but guys, I don't want to be born in very poor conditions somewhere next life. Anyway, so energy 16, you get a little bit of sense about this energy. I truly hope you got it. Yeah, you got that. If you have like in your timeline, oh my god, matrix periods, yeah, matrix, how we call them, transit energies, something like this. If you have it, you will be fighting a lot of temptations, a lot. If you a little bit developed person, like you don't have like addictions like smoking or overeating sweets, you will be facing a level up, like bigger sort of, yeah, when you will want to use cheat codes, when you will want to use some leverages, some power in your hands, to make things work in your favor, of course, right? So, and 1688 is very karmic. And what I'm experiencing in these energies, if you will not be building something, if you will not be repairing something, laying a foundation for something like own business, you will, like, life will push you to do so, to do this. And that's quite amazing quest what I faced here, especially with living conditions, because in my case, my bitchy karma, it related to housing, yeah, to home, to living conditions actually. And the beginning of the year I spent on vacations, sort of vacations, yeah, in Turkey, in Alanya. I had very like amazing apartments there, like 50 square meters compared to this 16. You can imagine, right? Because I have very nice foreign karma. This is my benefit, karma of foreign countries, foreign lands. I'm always lucky abroad. No, super lucky. And I have always have like much more beautiful living conditions. When I was in Egypt, I stayed in private villa. When I was traveled in China, I had really large apartment just for myself that was like 120 square meters, and I was lost there, literally. Like, you're walking like host in this apartment. And for me, from tiny room here in my poor country, I rented room before I went to China, not even apartment. I rented room for myself, and from tiny room, like 16 square meters. Now it's like a room too, but it's called apartment here, yeah. I showed in my Instagram my apartment, so you should understand. And guys, here is in. We had neighbors behind one wall, and these neighbors, they they have pipe leakage, and just right after I moved in, and no one living behind this wall, so it was not detected. It only become visible when literally wall become darker and darker and darker. And I contacted my landlord. We start doing something. We start searching for why what causes this, because entire wall was dark of this mold. So how you call this? Horrific. You know, I hate such living conditions. I am like obsessed. Even if it's small space, but everything should be very clean, very beautiful, yeah. And of course I was like hammering my landlord's brain that this need to be repaired. So they fixed oh my god, fixed this pipe. Finally found a neighbor, fixed pipe. And I said this needed to be done something with wall while I will be absent, because while I'm here, like you can't repair wall, you cannot paint, you cannot, because I'm asthmatic person. Okay, so I said they did it, they done. All of us were happy. When I'm arriving from Turkey, I'm opening my doors, trying to turn on electricity. Nothing. Zero. Nothing is working. Sort of was a hell. I'm entering inside more, like, and I'm seeing a lightning chandelier, like half of broken, screwed. And I'm seeing a big hole in the ceiling, like Oh my god, and electricity not working, nothing working. I tried to turn it on with regularly how you do in an apartment, not working. I'm calling landlord again. Landlord shocked. So this crazy situation, I think you will see it's still there. You see how you see the chandelier. So emergency landlord is coming. We're having like 3 more hours figuring out what happened. Neighbors from up flooded us. So that was first neighbors from the wall behind. Later that was neighbors from the upper floor, and and I needed to deal with this because water, all water in it poured in wardrobe with my things, and I needed to throw half because that was so like rotten, smelly, and the half I needed to wash in laundry, washing machine. So half, just for a week I was dealing with drying things, washing things, drying things, washing, drying, washing, drying. That's crazy, I would tell you. And trying to do something to the air because it was closed since New Year in this condition, because they just neighbors did this just before New Year, and I came at the end of the January. I returned home crazy. I'm telling you, crazy. This is horrific. So energy 16 will push you to do repairments, push you to do things if you don't want to build something. And I'm procrastinating a lot. I understand that I need to build, but all time I'm finding some sort of excuses, yeah, in some sort of excuses not to engage into serious business at serious level with a team. Just staying all by myself, doing most of things all by myself without a team. I don't have time to add subtitles here. A lot of people asking like Spanish, blah blah, English subtitles. I don't want to waste my life time, my precious knowledge and hours, and just sit and do shitty subtitles. But need to pay a person, yeah, need to hire someone who will be sitting and making Spanish subtitles, Japanese subtitles for me, all sort of subtitles. This should be a teamwork. I know I'm not doing this. I'm paying price for this. You see, with difficulties I'm facing. And when I was in Turkey, there was an earthquake there, and I literally felt it. I woke up 4 o'clock in the morning. The walls were, this first time in my life, no earthquakes in Ukraine. So first time you feel like on a ship, and walls are going like more and more. And 4 o'clock on the night, again energy 16, yeah, it causes earthquakes, it's everything different shitty things. Energy 16, if you have it in your transits and your health chart, most likely this organ fail and cause the death. If you have energy 16 in matrix transits, most likely if you have health problems during this period, you're gonna die if you have it in minus, yeah. Luckily for me, I have like 8, 16, 8, so my leading energy is 8 after all, not 16 in matrix period, but energy 8, first one. Yeah, I understand I'm dealing with past karma. I'm no angel, and I'm still no angel, and I understand that I'm dealing with sort of karma. And another lesson was quite interesting lesson. I hired a person to hang a big painting for me, big painting. And here I have like a window, from window 9 square meters window, and constantly very cold wind. I am feeling shivers. Even I had a session with one of my clients, and this is lesson for you, my beauties. Had a session with one of my clients, and she's super sensitive, and when wind blow and I felt cold, my facial expression changed. And she decided that this is related to her, and that she made me upset. And I said, this is because of cold wind from the window. Do not take something into your account. You may take some things too close to your heart. This is lesson number 2. You shouldn't. So I understand that I need to fix this shit, because I cannot afford myself with a radiator we have here, like battery, yeah, gas battery, and I'm using a heater, electrical heater. Like, what the hell? In previous apartment what I rented never had this problem. It was so warm during heating season. Like, we have heating season here, which started at autumn, the end of autumn, and ends like 1st of April, somewhere around there. And I don't have this luxury, I cannot afford this luxury to have a battery and have a heater, just because everything blown in a window. I used scotch, did not help. And master said that this is something, people who were building the shed, actually I'm very unsatisfied. This is new home. This is not that long ago built, but in Turkey I was not afraid of earthquake. Here shitty window cannot solve. In Turkey was cold as well. Large huge balcony, I didn't feel it, because it was built so nicely. Here, like, I have, like, I don't want to plant seeds of very rude speech, because, you know, I can be very rude at times. And here we go, like, okay, I'm agreeing with this master that, okay, come fix a window. We negotiated the price. I gave prepayment so he can get materials to repair this window. We agreed time for weekend. You need to free access to the window, and I have sofa there, I have table here. Like, I needed to pull this away and not work during this time, yeah. So we negotiated how much time needed, so I was able to plan my day. Morning. Master writing, sorry, I just woke up, and I will be in an hour later. I'm okay, no problem, but that was his initiative, not mine, to choose, to select a time for Saturday. Like I said, okay, Saturday, whatever time you name, I will adjust, I will manage it. Okay. Next, I'm having session with a client, and I'm preparing for festival. He's writing me, can you go outside and measure this and that and that? And my energy for, like, in my matrix, like, what? You want me to do what? My male job? You was in here. Couldn't you do this all by yourself? Where was your brain? I'm not paying you money to go and measure everything there. Okay. Okay, he said, okay. And sort of that he's coming, yeah. I will keep doing my things, because I'm not going to, you know, it's cold. It's freaking cold. I have things to do, to accomplish, and I'm not going to take a centimeter and go outside, start measuring some freaking shit. In 1 more hour, he's writing, do you have a hair dryer? What? Like, wait, if I have, and if this hair dryer is a Dyson, you really seriously think that I will give my Dyson to dry something here? That I will use Dyson for this? You seriously think this? You know? Energy 16 also about anger, because energy 15 about anger as well. I was sort of like, obviously person fall asleep. I'm questioning even if materials were bought there or not, yeah, because he sent me to measure things. Like, stop, wait a minute, didn't you get sense if you sending me to measure things? This is suspicious for me. And another one, like, you must be already in subway, in a car, or whatsoever you're using for transportation, and you asking me about hair dryer? That was last drop, guys, and I understood that I don't want to deal with people who are not professional, because I'm highly professional in what I'm doing. And I was like, oh my lord. And I wrote him that, look, I'm canceling everything because I don't like this approach. And already 3 hours, like, for this 3 hours we planned that he's coming, it should take 3 hours to do something with a window, so it won't be so windy chills from this freaking black hole. He's not even in transport, so I said that I'm calling things out, like, I don't want to deal with this. And what person doing was sort of, you know, like, in Telegram there is option to remove chat completely, where all the documents that I sent, prepayment for materials and everything, I did not say to him about that, okay, you should pay me back money which I gave you for materials, so at least what left, yeah, give me report, like, check, yeah, let's say check. Person removing, like, person, of course, hiding something in water. I'm like, okay, whatever you're doing, that's your karma. What I'm doing is my karma, and my karma is, it's very nice. I understood that's very nice to work only with professionals and to respect on time, because I'm looking now back on previous me definitely would be wasting more time and more nerves on arguing with him about this money I gave him, asking for proofs, talking about taking things to court, and blah 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 blah. Previous me. Modern me, like, okay, thank you for showing me your level of professionalism. That's not my type of service. I'm not paying for this. And that's simple. Like, you're moving on. You understand, okay, you lost this, like, $20 I gave him, something around this, to buy materials, to buy things, to buy. Okay, you're losing this $20, but you're saving nerves and you're saving time. And for this time, you can easily make another money. And this feeling, I wish for all of you to come to this feeling, to this realization that my time costs more money. I can afford myself some losses. That's experience. This is some past karma open through him, and that's okay. But your choice, yeah, to argue with him and to try to, to pull back your money and waste more and more nerves on this. Because, people who are cons, they are very professional in this, because that's how they doing for living. They're professional in conning other people. They're professional in this. And if you're not a con, you will never be the con in conversation. So why would waste your time, your resource on arguing with a person who simply cheating, who is a con artist, sort of like. I understood that, okay. I'm gonna find someone. That's not easy in Ukraine to do this. It's not easy to find a person who will come repair and do it at professional level, but okay, it's still possible, yeah. But what the major lesson I understood, because metrics forecasts, and those of you who have chosen to sponsor my channel, second level of sponsorship, you get in twice a week metrics forecasts. And metrics forecast for this day was that you will be losing money if you're not thinking globally. And I was sort of like, what the hell, I'm again wasting time, yeah, on doing something with the window. Maybe I should better spend my time and think how I can move to a hot country quick and fast and make it accomplished, instead of waste resource on such a master, negotiate, invite, manage time in my tight schedule. This everything. Why not you sort of focusing on this? Why you focusing on this black hole? Like universe is showing you, this is not your battle to fight this window. Go think globally, like. So I find metrics forecasts really handy in life situationships like this, when you can reflect like, okay, I lost money today. I understand that I don't want to fight for this money and waste 3-4 more hours of my time and my mental resource, because I know that I'm right, sort of, yeah. But energy 8, when they're trying to prove that they are right, they're losing resource, they're losing energy, they're losing a lot of matter, not engaging, proving someone that you're right and they are wrong and blah blah blah. So, and with this, by the way, with this football player wife, one of my clients who followed her at Instagram, and she was sending me on Telegram her pictures a year ago, and I said that most likely a person gonna be dead, and now my prediction came true. And now we're trying to find this in our endless chat in Telegram, because that's a proof that a year ago I predicted her death. And we're trying to find this really hard, but because Telegram, you can, like, sometimes you can remove by mistake. So we're searching everywhere in Telegram, and because we were discussing her pictures a lot. And when it happened, my client, she was shocked. And she sent me, please make a video, please explain, please look from matrix point as well, because from photo analysis, we analyze this girl, this person. So, another thing, interesting one, this is all about quick decisions as well. This matrix transit. Quick decisions, 1688, time related to timing, yeah, especially energy 8, cool time managers. And here we go, with this time, so many of you getting humiliated in relationship, getting psychologically abused in relationship, but you, like old me, you would stay and fight for your attachments even if it's not a healthy fight. You would be like, oh, he was very good in the beginning. Oh, yeah, I spent so much my lifetime. No, decision must be made in a second. With energy 16, energy 16 is very abrupt energy. This is tower moment, yeah? So decision must be made quick, really quick. Like through filter, you put in it through filter, like, do I want such shitty, non-professional attitude in my life? Answer, no. Canceling. I'm not given second chances. Canceling. That's it. Cancelled. Quick decisions, energy 16, and this period, if you have, or if you have it in your matrix, your entire life, the life will test you how quick you making decisions to quit something which does not serve you. Because if you will not be quitting this something gonna destroy you. And I felt really happy. Some of you would be feeling like sad, like, oh, I lost $20, what the shit, yeah. Of course I could say so, like, I can find better use for this money. I can send this to my mom, who constantly needs money, living in area where constantly war, never-ending story, thanks to my government. But guys, quick, really quick decisions. You should do, you must do really quick decisions. Energy 16, that's energy of quick decisions. Remove everything what brings chaos into your life, what brings drama into your life in a very quick, because some people, they making decisions, and that's okay. For those of you who have maybe energy 9, energy 10, that's okay for you to process things slow and think slow from different perspectives. Who have energy 6, you slow thinker, you will be like A and B, and that's okay for you. But if you have energy 16, or if you going through period with energy 16 in your matrix, like me, I have both. I have it on ancestral diagonal, yeah, and I have as a period now this energy. Make quick decisions. Long decisions not for you. Long decisions not gonna serve you. Even me, I have energy 9 in guardian angel position, but in guardian angel it's much weaker than ancestral diagonal. So my 16 much stronger than 9, and of course I must make quick decisions about things. And I was like, okay, I'm canceling this, because I don't feel like I want to listen to this master bullshit for another 3 hours. I don't want to give my hair dryer to dry hair something. I don't want to clean after him. I don't want to look like shit in the morning, because in the morning I had festival. Sunday morning I had festival because I want to have my beauty sleep. So I made a decision for myself, and I sent him to hell. Simply like this. And make decision and do not regret. I felt happy, I felt grateful that I can afford myself this. I am not in this pitiful position. I can afford myself such decision. I should not beg, oh, please come and repair, I already paid you $20, what to do now, I'm broke. Yeah, this is miserable, right? This looks miserable. And how often you look miserable having these energies? Ask yourself a question. When you beg someone to stay, who is bringing problems into your life, or any other similar situation. So for me, it was sort of a test, another test for quick decisions. I hope I passed it, and that maybe more happier decisions ahead to say yes to or to say no to. I hope I passed this test. I discussed with my teachers as well. Am I right? Or I ask them like additional feedback on my situationship. Another interesting situation was here. I'm a gossip girl today, you know. I'm a gossip girl today. What I wanted to tell. I made even plan for myself. This is notes on my phone. My God, no, I don't want to stop video. I prepared the plan for this video, yeah, because so many aspects to talk about. Okay, another interesting aspect. One of my subscribers, one of my clients want to dig a well in India, and to do this with her name on. She don't want to be cheated. She want her name next to this well, that this beautiful girl sponsored this well for village, yeah. And I asked my other client who interacting actively with Indian volunteers, with Sadhguru movement, yeah. I asked where, yeah, like contacts, with which organization my client who have money can connect and make this done. And I said the condition is that she wanted this mark signs that she digged with her name, that this is a well in her honor or whatsoever. And the answer was a judgment of this person with money, a judgment that this is not blah blah spiritual, but I know from financial, yeah, this is my client who wants this with her name on, much more wealthy than a client who like very judgmental about this, like this is not spiritual. Of course I went to my teachers with this question, like, okay, I'm seeing two different like girls, yeah. One obsessed and she want to be sure, does she have right that she have a well in India with her name on it. And we have another one who is judgmental about this, like this is not spiritual. Who cares? People gonna get water. Who freaking cares? This is what my teacher said. And they said that if she will like post pictures at her media, and she's popular travel blogger, and if she will post this on her, because she want to visit later this village and of course take pictures, and she want to get report from this who will be building that, look, here's your well with your name on it, in ages, yeah, stoned in ages, yeah. And my teacher said, and if she has this like audience of people who following her because she's travel blogger and she posts this gonna be huge motivation for someone to do good deed, even if they will have very selfish motivation. But this is still a good deed, and our job not to diminish it. We shouldn't be bothering about other people's motivation behind this. Are they doing this for fame or for what? We should bother only about result. And the result, people gonna get water. People who didn't have water before gonna get this water. And this is real spirituality. But very often we focusing on judging. Like, she's not spiritual, she is blah blah blah. She have money, she nailed material world. spirituality for her is just a next stage. Okay, not everyone who mastered material world get in there, but this is how it works. But of course, very spiritual people judging non-spiritual people who are building wealth. Very spiritual people judging other people who providing other people with jobs. And so on. So one more lesson of energy 16 and energy 8, because energy 8 is a judge. Okay. And I was sitting like a judge, like I'm thinking, who is right, who is wrong, what's going on? Yeah. Everyone is right, but from their own position. But how we should do this without any like prejudice? Yeah, should be prejudice. How we should do this? Look at result. That's it. That's all you need to know. And whose name near well is their name at all? Not your business. That's it. So do not bother to judge person. Yeah. Quite interesting and quite nice lesson. Another lesson, because everything was going on in my reality. Yeah. This is a lesson now, guys. So. 16, 8, 8, but 8 in minus would be doing what? Would be, yes, this is very bad of her, she wants this. Me as coach, I didn't even say her like, look. And I went to my teachers when I don't know, and I asked, look. And they said, Kate, you're right that you didn't say anything to her on this. Because this could be nice. Other people may look at this, get envious, other people with money, and gonna like, with this selfish motivation, gonna repeat her action, yeah? But result, people will be getting water, so why to convince person in something different? And I was like, wow, that's cool. I'm glad it works this way. Super. So, guys, here we go. And I was very happy because I got like confirmation from my teachers that, look, you did not judge person. So your energy 8 in plus. You did not judge person. And I was super happy. I was like, I'm doing like little improvements on myself and my personality. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, because when you working as a coach, you dealing with very different people, very different characters, and all of them are nice in their own way. Yeah, except energy 15. I'm kidding, guys. Okay, but energy 15, I definitely gonna charge 3 times higher. I already 100% sure about it. 100% sure about it. Because energy 15 once used my kindness, like person was writing, oh, blah, blah. I think you will not reply because you only reply for money. And yes, that's my right, because who will pay my bills for me and for my family if I will be just sitting and chit-chatting with everyone? Who will be paying my bills? Yeah. And used this, blah, 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 blah. And my first reaction in brain was not to reply. That like, look, you believe in me from this side, and okay, I'm fine with what you believe. And this is another interesting lesson here. But I was very happy at this moment because one of my predictions came true. I got notification from my clients, and I was super happy because this wasn't easy. This wasn't a piece of cake. This wasn't something like blah blah future wife, blah blah, you know. This was really serious prediction about serious business, about financial risks. And when my client messaged to me about deal, I was super happy. Because this is serious responsibility. This is not bullshit about future wives of blah blah. Okay. And just because I was happy, I wanted to make someone happy. And I replied this person at Instagram. But but this person with energy 15, probably at subconscious of her freaking mind of energy 15, decided, oh, my manipulation worked. And later I was sort of like looking on shit this person is writing, and I realized I'd better not reply even if I was happy. Even she caught me in this, she didn't know this, but she caught me in this happy moment. But at subconscious of her mind, she may think that she guilt trapped me, and later I heard a lot of guilt related shit from this person. There are posts on very detailed analysis. I hate when someone trying to guilt trap me. I'm seeing all your manipulations, energy 15, like I can scan it easily because I have 15 myself in my karmic tail. But this, unlike planetary, because planetary blindfolded, planetary 15, they blindfolded, they're not seeing what they're doing. Even when they're doing manipulation. Some of them may understand, and yeah, but I can crack any manipulation easily because I have this X-ray in karmic tail. I'm very experienced in many lives I lived like you, yeah. Probably I'm dealing with such people in this incarnation, of course, yeah. But like compared to you somewhere in like boomer, and I am master ascendant one in this energy. So I came to conclusions that even when you're happy and in resource, because I'm owner of energy 12 planetary, even when you're happy and in resource, just do not try to do good for shitty people who manipulators. Do not try to help them, do not try anything, even in such freaky way, even if they asking for help. So I'm seeing manipulations. If I'm sometimes not pointing you on these manipulations, it doesn't mean that I am not seeing that somewhere that you like a cat shitted somewhere where you shouldn't shit. I'm seeing, I'm cleaning, but just a matter of time when I will be bored doing this. Yeah, when I won't be in resource to do this. But I made conclusion for myself, and this is very important conclusions. Even when you're happy, do not try to make happy shitty person. Only direct your positive energy on other people who deserve it. So that was another interesting conclusion during this matrix transits. Very interesting for me. Yeah, quite interesting. A few more things still wanted to share with you on these energies. My God, so much to share with you guys here, because so many lessons during these transits, and important, I already said, quick, fast decisions. If you have this energy, you must make fast decisions. You must remove everything unhealthy from your life. You should not judge according to energy 8. You shouldn't judge as an example of this well. Yeah, you should not try to make happy manipulative people, even if you in resource, because remember, all charity we're doing from resource position, related to the energy 8 as well, because energy 8 later started to regret. sort of, oh, I have done so many good things to them, it's not fair, how's it written back? And so energy 8 later on starts this sort of drama in you. So a few more interesting things I wanted to share with you. I have preachers. These preachers, often male preachers, but this is everything related to material world. Energy 16, this is material world still. And sins, of course, energy 16, it's sins, and energy 8, it's judgment of the sins, yeah. And of course, yes, energy 8 will be judged. And you know, I enjoy like fiction movies. I'm writing fiction books, I'm enjoying fiction movies, and one of people who very religious, energy 16 could give you, and this person have energy 16 in their matrix, yeah. Energy 16 could give at times, if it's not a person who into satanism, dark magic, and this could be another extreme of this energy, when you will be so much obsessed with church, with rituals, with mosque, with religion. You will be super obsessed with doing this, have an energy 16. But this is another minus of energy 16, guys. I know it sounds better than this black magic stuff. It sounds better, yeah, because religion, like, this should be a good thing, supposed to be, yeah, unlike black magic. But this person judging me like, you watching these movies, fiction about superheroes, and they sort of challenging God, yeah, that's why you big sinner, you will die in flames of and drama, and I am good, I am praying 5 times a day, I am holy person, sort of, I'm trying to be fair, and what this holy person is watching? This holy person is watching series called You. Actor from Gossip Girl, this who played Dan, I think, boyfriend of this blonde one. There was Chuck Blair, and Selena, something like this. I can't recall. This was so long ago. But you will find this series, You, 3 seasons. This person watching this, my judgment, my 8 turns on inside. Energy 8, of course. And I'm trying to make like conclusions. I am watching fiction movies because I can relate. I am fire element. I can relate to superhero energies. I overcome so many hardships in my life. I have been through so many extreme situations in my life. Like in Istanbul airport, when it was all blown by terrorist attack and so on. I have been in many extreme situationships in my life. And I can relate to superhero energy. Yes, I can. This person watching about obsessed freak, jealous one, who is murdering his girlfriends, imaginary sort of and here my conclusion, according to energy 8. Wait, if I can relate to superhero who want to save the world, who wanna fight bad guys, who wanna kick asses, bad asses, who wanna like make a good win, yeah? you psychologically, because I'm watching, because I can relate, you psychologically can relate to this person who is serial killer, serial murderer, who is stalking girls, stealing their things, killing them, and the end. I watched, but I watched like with gap of 5 episodes, because it's not my type of movie. I watched like first episode to understand what is about what, then 5, 10 in this order sort of I watched, and 30 episodes, it wasn't that much, but I watched sort of 6 out of 30. And last, first I watched completely last, and in between few just moments. Murderer. He killed his wife. He gave his son for adoption. And at the end, he was not caught by police. So good did not win. And he didn't have even this guilt trap or guilt something. He was thinking he's doing right thing. he had zero shame. Hero of this series. And I'm making conclusion, look, I can relate to superhero. And you can relate to this crap? Who are you? Person who prays 5 times a day. Who are you? Right? After this, I had like, I had shivers, knowing that person watching this and enjoying this movie, and like I really started to feel a little bit. I'm fearless, but somewhere in the bottom of just fresh, when it was fresh after this movie, I started like, wait, maybe you stalking me? But person who prays 5 times a day, who's so holy, watching about serial killer with no remorse movie, serious serial killer, no remorse, how he killed his wife at the end, that was like bellissima. His wife was also bellissima. I wish such wife for person who watches this. Amen. Saint my energy 15. But really, like, life is funny. I'm telling you, life is so freaking funny. Guys, I don't know who's still with me. eating and watching, because I'm getting a lot of emails from you, especially one of my clients. She moved now to her own apartment from parents' house, and she's sort of, I feel lonely, so when I eat, I'm turning on your videos and I feel like I have a conversation. Yeah, you have a conversation. So, guys, I was shocked. Like, okay, I'm sinner because I'm watching movies about superheroes who like challenging God with their superpowers. They challenging God. Actually, knowing black magic, I know what's possible and I know what's not possible, but you freaking praying 5 times and watching about serial killer. Holy angels. Like, really holy angels. Your thoughts. Here should be our karmic debate club and matrix debate club. Here should be, empty comment box for you, for your thoughts on this. Maybe you did watch this. Share how you enjoyed this series. How you enjoyed this series. I'm always giving you interesting movie suggestions here, right? So what's the hell's wrong with you? Another interesting moment, guys. Again, this is related to finance, because energy 16 always related to finances. And here we got situation. I read somewhere an article. One of my clients messaged me an article, and their girl said that there is like rich guys love when women taking money from them. They love this. They hard earned like a CEO position. They enjoy this process when girls taking money from them. They enjoy this quite a lot. And of course I shared this at my Instagram. Yeah. If you're not subscribed, you may be missing a little bit of interesting stuff. So I made a poll on my Instagram. I added this statement and I asked to vote, is it false or true? A lot of girls who in victim position now living their lives, they voted it's false, it's fake. It's fake. That CEO guys, that bosses, big bosses, entrepreneurs, they did not enjoy giving money to women. They hard-earned money. There was like saying statement, hard-earned money. But guys, I especially sent this poll to 2 CEO, one business owner like property estate, and one CEO who's working in New York. I sent it this statement. Both of them voted it's true, and I was a little bit shocked. I asked, didn't you miss a button? Maybe you want to revote? And they said, no, that's fine. But all people who not rich, all guys who live in this miserable life, and they will keep living this miserable life, guys, because they didn't hug the trick. They all voted that it's false statement, but people who really in this position, in these shoes of CEO, of successful business owners, they voted yes, I'm enjoying giving money to, I'm enjoying when women coming and taking like my hard-earned money. I'm enjoying this. And I believe, you know why I believe? Because of this test with window. Yes, I paid this money for materials. I did not regret the loss, because wasn't written me right, wasn't written job right. I did not regret. I just walked away. I gave this money easily. I gave up on them easily. And the same, and I talked to another one business owner, and he said like he was buying a Mazda to his ex-girlfriend. And I asked him, did not you regret that you was buying her a car or something? He said, no, never. Never. I can. He said, it's easy. I can afford this. This is for me like to go and buy like loaf of bread. No, I never regret it. That was worthy. At that time when we were together, like I felt really happy buying her. And I'm not regretting now of buying it, because I'm still having money. Like I'm very successful. I'm not regretting. So people who in miserable victim position, and me was like this, I'm telling you, I would be fighting so much for this $20 which I gave prepayment for materials. I would be craziest annoying shit on earth from my past, yeah. So 3 guys voted goes. You want to still to believe that this is false, or you want to go and ask successful people? What is better? To trust some bullshitters who very poor and who shitting into your brain that man not enjoying buying you gifts, man not enjoying giving you money. You're gonna listen to these people who losers and who program in your brain, or you're gonna go and get your practical experience, because energy 8 is about practical experience. 3 people, but voted together 15 people. And those of you who voted false at my Instagram, that's girls and guys who in very sensitive financial position. I know. After dividing businesses, so they, of course, they voted false because they don't have money to share. They don't have enough for themselves. And here we're coming back to fake spirituality. You see how everything connected here. We're coming back to this person with a well and other person who very judgmental was, this is fake spiritual, this is not spiritual, this is blah, blah, blah. We're coming back. If you have money to give, first make yourself happy, make yourself prosperous, make yourself abundant. And only after this, give. Only this way you will be given from right position. Only this way you will be given from the right position. If you're not making yourself happy, no chance you will make someone else happy around you. And you may give and give and give, thinking that you're really spiritual. But in fact, when you're not giving yourself, spirituality we're talking about. Because to the most important person on earth, you're not giving. And after this, I had situation when I wanted to donate money to some matter. But I stopped myself and I said, I want new carpet to my bathroom. New fluffy pink carpet, which I had in Turkey, and I wanna get it, and I gonna feel much more happy having this carpet there when I shit, yeah, then I donate now, because if I donate now, this carpet will be popping up at the background of my mind, yeah, at subconscious level. And I will be like, oh, this is not real spirituality, not real charity. Only give when you happy, when you abundant. This person with whom I talked about Mazda car, he was not buying her this Mazda car from his last money. Of course he would be regretting them. But he was given this from place of abundance. And guys who voted, yes, true, I agree, I love it. I love when women taking my hard-earned money from me. They're very successful financially. And they love it. But some people who very poor now, they just, in their universe, it's not working like this. They could not imagine even that someone enjoying this. That's why they voted false, not true. But in fact, it's true. So, in which reality you wanna live? It's your decision. It's time to decide, guys. It's time to decide which reality you wanna build for yourself. And this is energy 16. This is energy 16. I think enough for today to process. It's already quite long, blah, blah, blah. Please drop me who did watch it till the end, okay? I appreciate you guys, okay? I appreciate your attention. I would like to engage with you in discussions and conversation You can go check your matrices as well and let me know how you live in, how you experiencing your energy 16, your energy 8, how you coping with these energies, okay? So, hope to see you in my other videos, guys. Bye bye.